Hello, beautiful being. I'm Trini, and welcome to Inner Dreams. Welcome to your reading. I'm so grateful that you're here to receive the messages that are coming through for you from Spirit. I'll let you know right off the bat, something that's been coming through to me to share with you is to keep doing what you're doing. That's a song by Bryson Tiller, I believe. And I was on the treadmill this morning running, and it came on, and I knew that I was meant to share that with you at this time. Divine says that what you're doing is really, really beautiful. It is remarkable, and it's because you have been chosen to share divine energy with everyone around you. As you radiate divine energy and as you transmute negativity into positive energy, you are such a strong and ancient soul. Okay, you are wise because you have been here many, many times before. And divine is asking you to continue doing what it is that you're doing, what you're called to do, what you feel in your gut is right for you, because that will take you far. Also, there's something regarding a plan that you've had that might be seeming to go left. It appears as though something is deviating from what you originally intended. It's still happening. You're manifesting something, but it looks very different from how you envisioned it. Divine says, take your hands off the wheel. Now, don't do that in the physical. Keep your hands on the wheel in the physical. But in the spiritual realm, divine is saying to take your hands off the wheel, okay? Because divine is bringing you a blessing that feels like a deviation from what you originally intended. But it's going to lead to your future prosperity. That's the purpose of it, okay? So there's something that's really good for your prosperity in the future, and that's why it's working out. Something is working out in a very different way. This could be a project that you have going or a goal that you have for yourself. It looks really different right now, but you still see success, but it's like, yeah, divine is saying to hold on because they have something better planned for you that will benefit you in the future regarding your prosperity. Two crystals are coming out for you, and one is labradorite. I love labradorite. I always wear a labradorite bracelet. It's very protective, and to me it's soothing. You might not find that if you look up or research the crystal that it's soothing, but to me it's soothing because protective energy is soothing. It lets you know that you're okay. You're protected, you're safe, and you can relax and enjoy, okay? And build and create and do whatever it is that you have intended to do. You can do that safely, okay? This is Snowflake Obsidian, and I love this crystal because it transmutes negative energy. I usually wear it on a bracelet, but it helps you to take whatever you're presented with and transmute it into something more positive. If there's some adversity that you're facing, you can visualize that adversity transforming into something better, something that serves you. And Snowflake Obsidian will help you and support you on that journey of transmuting negative energy, okay? So just think about that if you are drawn to crystals. I'm going to take a moment to clear any low vibrations, any low frequencies that are impacting you. Just know that you are safe and you are protected as you receive these messages, okay? All right, let's take a look and see what's going on. I'm going to pull from this Oracle deck. The Flames Transformation. See, we were just talking about that. With the Snowflake Obsidian, transforming negative energy into what works for you. Divine is saying there's something that you have been dealing with. You've been walking through the flames for a long time. It feels like a long time to you. Divine is saying the reason why these flames are going away is because the purpose is for you to realize that you are bigger than the flames. You see how they're just walking through right there? He's so unbothered. It's like he is fire. He has become fire, and it's all right. So there's adversity around you. There's a situation that you've been dealing with, and you've been wanting to get rid of the situation. You've been wanting to see the adversity go away. But Divine is saying that the adversity is supposed to stay there. I know. I don't want your heart to sink when you hear that. But the reason is because Divine is making you stronger than the adversity, so that you're able to walk through those flames and be like, and what? And what? Okay? Ashe. That's right. Some things, I feel like a lot of things in your life you've been able to get rid of. If there was a situation that did not serve you, you were able to get away from it, or you were able to stomp it out, and like the adversity, it just disappeared. But this situation is different. I feel like for some of you, this is something regarding, there's a relationship involved. For some of you, it's chaos that you've experienced with a friend, okay? Them frenemies. Oh, Lord, not the frenemies. Okay. Yeah, they teach us a lot. They do. They teach us a lot. And I feel like you've learned so much from a connection in your life, but it has seemed to bring a lot of chaos. And Divine is saying that chaos, it's not meant to go. You're meant to rise above it, so that you don't fear it. You don't fret over it. It doesn't fill your mind. It doesn't take over your emotions, your thoughts, your actions. You're like, psh. Whereas, okay, there's something that you used to allow to be like the be all end all. I see it at the front of your third eye. It's like all that you wanted to know about. It's everything that you wanted to get questions answered about. But what's going to happen is it's going to move to one of those little things that you see out of the corner of your eye. Like, oh, I know it's there, but I'm over here. You're going to... Divine says you're already in the process. You're already in the process of being strong. You are strong enough. You are strong enough to rise above this. Okay, so that lets me know you've done the work. Yeah, you've done the work already. You're strong enough. It's about willpower at this point in time. So all you need to do is shift your thoughts. When this person comes to mind, when you're tempted to think about them or this negative situation, all you have to do, you have the power. Divine says you've already done the work. That was like a process. It was like, first I saw you about to do the work, then I saw you in the process of it, and that could also be different people. Like you're in different stages depending on who you are and who's listening to this reading. You may be at a point where you know that you've done the work. It's just a matter of choice at this time. You may be in the process of building your strength to redirect your thoughts and no longer allow this energy vampire to take away your time, your energy, your emotions, and all of those amazing, wonderfully valuable things, okay? Priceless. Your energy is priceless. And then there are some of you who are at a crossroads where you're deciding now, am I going to move forward on a path where this person has control over me? Or am I going to move in a direction where I am in control of myself? Therefore, I don't have to worry about anybody around me or any adversity because I know who I am and I know my strength and my power. Ashe. Okay. Yeah, you remember when I said this pertains to a relationship? It's so strong. So you've got the marriage card. I feel like this is a close connection. If there's not marriage, there have been thoughts of marriage in this relationship. Communication is key in this situation. There's something that was communicated or found out. Yeah, there's something that someone found out that led to a matter of the heart. Okay. This may have been, I'm seeing for some of you, there's like a text message or an email that you became aware of. Some sort of communication that you became aware of that you were not okay with. What you discovered in this communication regarding a relationship led to a lot of healing work that you've been doing. And like I said, remember, there are groups of you. There's some of you who are deciding where you're going to send your energy, what you're going to dedicate your energy and your time to. There are those of you who are already on this process or in this process of redirecting your energy towards yourself, to your own self-love and to your clarity. And then there are those of you who have already done the healing work right here. You've been through this already and you've healed. But this message serves you as a reminder that you are strong enough to continue on the path that you've already set out on, that you've been on, of healing, of self-love, and of transformation. That's why Divine is bringing that snowflake obsidian through, for you to know that you're always supported as you transmute negative energy. And as you transform that negativity into what works for you, you're also building your own inner strength, so that as you observe all the craziness around you, all the desperation, all the insecurity, I know you've been peeping it out. I know you've been checking it out because you're intuitive. And when you see desperation in another person, you recognize it. You know what it is. Because you are an old soul. You've been here many times before. You're able to call a spade a spade. Divine says don't ever shy away from your ability to do that. That's a gift, that you can identify energies, that you know what's what. Sometimes you felt strange because of your abilities and your gifts, but Divine says you know what's up, and that makes you beautiful. This is really about something as simple as you not forgetting your power, you remembering who you are. I see recollection of past lifetimes coming into play. You may have experienced recently a recollection of a past lifetime, and Divine says that that will continue to happen for you, because their goal, the goal of your spirit team, of your spirit allies, is to get you to understand how magical you are, how powerful you are, and how ready you are to break through all this bullshit. Because that's all it is. That's all it is. Okay? It's bullshit. It's the inability of other people to gather their strength, to be better, to do better. There are people around you who just don't want to improve. They don't want to do better. And there's a possibility that they never will. That's what Spirit is bringing through. Because this has become a heart issue for you to protect your heart and your well-being, so that no matter what you experience or encounter, you're strong. And you're bigger than whatever adversity it is that you've been facing. Yeah, Divine says don't worry about somebody stealing your light. My light was starting to fall there. Don't worry about that. Nobody can have your light, because that light is meant for you. There are things that you are meant to do that nobody else can do. They can try, but they can't do it. I guarantee you. All right, I'm going to lay a Celtic crossbreed for you. Yep. Hey, Divine, what messages do you have for this beautiful being? Military is coming to me. You may have some involvement with the military. That may have been significant in the situation that you're in right now, or that you've been going through. Okay. Yeah. All right. So let's see. For your situation, you've got Goddess of Wands. This is Queen of Wands. Divine does not want you to forget your power and your magic. You see that black cat there? You have absolute magic. You might find strength in connecting with certain energies that are strong, like Lilith, like Sekhmet. Okay, these are powerful representations of the divine feminine that really don't give a shit. And they're like, you're gonna say what you need to say, you're gonna be who you are, and you're gonna love it. That's the energy that's coming through. Okay, your power to be you. You got sunflowers around there. That's Oshun coming through. Divine says you are beautiful. You're full of beauty. And not only are you full of beauty, but you radiate beauty. You have a lot of sun energy in you. You may be a fire sign, but regardless of what your sun sign is, you know, that can come through as your moon, rising, or anywhere in your chart. So this could be fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, you might want to take a look at your natal chart and see where these energies are coming through, how they're playing out in your natal chart. Okay, there's a link below for that, for you to run a free copy of your natal chart. I see that there's been a lot of anger that you've been impacted by. Divine is saying to release. There's a release that's necessary. Anger serves to let you know that a boundary needs to be created. Because anger lets you know when you've been wronged or when you've been taken advantage of. But beyond that, it can become detrimental to your physical well-being. So Divine says the things that you have become angry about, or that you've been angry about over time, that's what it's time to continue to let go of. I see that you're moving in that direction, but Divine is just encouraging you to continue on your path of healing and of letting go of any anger that does not serve you. Once you realize what the anger is about, I don't even know where that came from, but there was like a card in my lap. Okay. Oh, that must have been the basis. Okay, we're gonna keep that there. It was like something was tickling me, and I was like, oh, okay, that's my card falling. All right. We won't really tune into that one. Okay, so your Queen of Wands, your Goddess of Wands is crossed with Nine of Pentacles. This is about balance. There's something that you feel like, there's a balance that you feel like you haven't been able to achieve. This could be because of something that you're angry about. You're mad. You're mad that something happened the way that it did. And this might get to the point sometimes where you feel like a sense of hatred towards someone. Absolutely normal. Been there, done that. Yeah, but the thing is that hatred, you figure out that hatred doesn't really serve much of a purpose. It takes energy to hate someone. It takes energy to come up with insults for somebody, or to come up with a list of reasons why they shouldn't exist. And you know what's easier than doing all of that is letting go. But for some of us, letting go is a karmic lesson, so it does not feel easy to let go. But Divine is saying that as you let go, you're going to experience much more of this. Bounty, abundance, prosperity. Ashe. Alright, your basis is justice. So Divine is, okay, look at that right there. She's got a blindfold on, and look under there, there's a tear. See, I know that there's a lot of hurt, because where there is anger and hatred, there's also hurt. So Divine is saying that the situation that you are healing from, and you're wanting to distance yourself from it, Divine is saying that as you let go of the anger involved and of any hatred that you might be holding on to, you achieve more and more balance in life. That sense of equilibrium that you've been wanting, where you have, okay, this is taken care of, this is, you know, you've got your buckets in life, and you're tending to your buckets. You got family, you got yourself, the biggest bucket of all, okay? That's the most important bucket, because if you're not filling your cup, there is nobody else who can do that job but you. Okay? But as you let go, you may identify with the term forgiveness. Okay? I prefer letting go, but it's the same thing. You don't have to have a relationship with this person that you're forgiving, but there is energy there that's sort of lingering. And what I'm picking up on is regret that something happened in the way that it did. I'm picking up on guilt that there's something that you might feel that you could have stopped from happening. And Divine says how it happened is how it was supposed to happen, so that you can achieve this balance. And so that you can see the truth and know that all is well. You can see what you're seeing around you. Yes, there's still chaos within some of the people around you. That's not going away. But you're fine. You are doing what you're meant to do. What they're doing doesn't impact you in any way from this point forward. For your past, you have Son of Wands. There's somebody around you. I know this isn't for the people around you, but there's somebody around you who's resilient. There's somebody that you're connected to who is resilient. I feel like they might get on your nerves sometimes. But there is a resilience that they have that's really, it's admirable, you know. I also see that you have moved forward when you didn't have to. And Divine is commending you for that. You have moved forward when you could have stayed still and stuck. Okay? And this was a masculine energy. This was let's move forward type of energy. Okay? And this is a part of you creating that balance that you need in your life right now with that Justice card. It's all a part of the plan. You are entering a phase of life that is more balanced and that just makes sense more from an energetic standpoint. Okay, it is gonna, you're entering a phase that is very soothing to your energy because things align with your true self, with your personality, with who you are. Things are falling into place. Okay, but Divine is commending you for your effort to move forward. For your present, you've got Son of Pentacles. This is about taking time to observe and learn ways that you can become more grounded and more abundant. This is pertaining to abundance in love, abundance in your finances, and abundance spiritually. Spiritual abundance, prosperity. There are very practical steps that you can take right now. Divine wants you to get back to basics. It's about learning how to do something that grounds you. For some of you, this is purely physical. I say. For some of you, this is purely physical. It's like connecting with your sense of movement and exercise and nurturing your body. And for some of you, this is financial. There's someone around you who is able to share something with you regarding financial growth. For some of you, this is just a person that you're seeing. You're witnessing their actions and you're like, oh, I could do that too. This might have to do with like trading, like financially, like stock market stuff. I have somebody work that out for me. Okay, I don't do that. But that's a part of the process, is just learning from other people or connecting with somebody who knows something about that. That could be very prosperous for you right now at this time. Something regarding the stock market. Looking at ways to invest your money. You might want to connect with someone who does financial planning, who's a financial advisor that you could talk with. There are free courses that you can take. But you're in a very good position now to learn about growing your finances. And for some of you, this is your physical well-being, where you're tuning in more to what you need physically and working out. You know, you might be adding things to your workout regimen that you didn't do before. Swimming is coming to mind. Those of you who swim, that's a great way to also connect with your intuition while you work out, is to swim. Okay. For your future, you've got Seven of Swords. Okay, this is clear. Spirit is saying that there's somebody messy around you. Never mind that. I'm sorry, it's my oils that I put on. Okay. They're anointed. My cards are anointed, I say. But look at that. She's surrounded by swords. Divine says you are surrounded by there are energies around you that are not intending for your very best. Their intentions do not align with what's right for you. Okay? Divine is saying the objective is not to make them disappear. The objective is to forget that they exist. That's what's up. You are becoming Hercules. You are becoming the strongest being that is able to, you're able to rise above whatever else is presenting itself as adversity to you at this time. You don't have to fear. Divine says you've been in the gym. You've been working out. You've been building your spiritual arsenal. Okay? Divine is saying that that's why those crystals of protection are coming through. Build your spiritual arsenal. You know? You can look up the Keys of Solomon, the Key of Solomon, Pentacles. They exist for every single planet in our solar system. And so, you know, I like the Key of Solomon, Pentacles for the moon, because I'm a Cancer Sun, Cancer rising. If you identify with whatever aspect of your natal chart, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, or perhaps a planet that you just connect with naturally, you feel drawn to, look up the Key of Solomon, Pentacles for that particular planet. And you can use those for protection. You can post them by your bedside, okay? There are so many things that you can do for your protection, but the number one thing is that whatever it is that you do, allow it to raise your vibration to the point where you know that you're Hercules. You know that you are strong. And you know that you are stronger than any attempts of any low vibrating entities that surround you. Because what they wish for you cannot stand. And it won't. Okay? Divine is saying to go to this, to select a message of protection for you. And I'm going to continue with the Celtic cross spread. Alright. This is from my... See, I'm connecting with Mars here. Mars has Pentacles of the Key of Solomon as well. But this is number 14 for protection in my book here that I wrote with protective messages. It says, release guilt over the choice you made. Your choice cannot block your abundance. But if you let it, guilt will prevent progress. There's no need to feel guilty over anything that you have done or any choice that you've made. Okay? Let go of any guilt that you feel. The guilt you may feel is an unnecessary burden. Let it go, and you will feel relieved, lighter, and ready to move forward. That's a message from the universe. Okay? Ashe. All right. Now, back to our Celtic cross spread. For your power, you have the Hierophant. You are a teacher. You are full of wisdom. You are an old soul. I just want you to know that, like, when you look at the people around you, like they're crazy, I get it. I get it. I know why you're doing that. It's because you would never do some of the things that you're observing around you. You just wouldn't, because you're not that type of spirit. You don't have it in you to stoop so low as to degrade yourself or to put yourself out there in a position where you're radiating something less than your self-love and the beauty of your gifts to the world. But you see people around you doing that every day. And there's someone in particular who has done that in such a... The word psycho is coming to me. Like, I'm not quick to use that word, but it's like there's someone around you who has no qualms about their self-pride. And so they come across like that. The movie that's coming to me is American Psycho, and it's so dark. I don't want to say that, but it's like this person they have a very skewed view of life. They have a huge ego, okay? Huge ego, but it's all fluff. They have not based the pride that they feel on anything sustainable. It's all bullshit. And you know that because you are the Hierophant. But Divine says that your strength at this time is to be the Hierophant. Be yourself. Don't feel like you have to fall back and fall into the, become a wallflower, isn't that what they say? And not show your gifts and your talents and your abilities. Divine says that's what's so beautiful about you. So don't dim your light for anybody. Speak your truth and share the wisdom that you have accumulated over all these past lifetimes, okay? For the people around you, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone that you can, okay. So this is really beautiful because I've been talking about all this shady, immature energy, but Divine says there's someone around you who is a relief. And there's someone that you can exchange energy with. And I feel this in multiple spirits. I don't feel like this is just one person. I feel literally like the people around you. There are several beings around you that you can connect with on an intellectual level, on a spiritual level. And Divine is bringing you those opportunities to connect in a positive way because Spirit knows that you have been tried and tested with this demon, okay? And I want you to know that for some of you, that demon that you've been experiencing, or they have agreed in between lives to take you out. But I want you to know that that cannot happen. Why? Because you're the Hierophant. You're here for a bigger purpose. You have spiritual wisdom. You have spiritual knowledge that is helping you to connect with your Hercules energy, with your energy of strength and power. Okay? And one way in which Divine is supporting you on your journey of strength is providing people for you to connect with that you enjoy connecting with, that nurture your energy and your vibe, okay? So you are not alone. You're not alone because you have physical beings around you that you can connect with, but it's also because you have spiritual beings that you connect with. You have a whole spirit team. They're your cheerleaders. They're your guides. They're your entities that you connect with when you need a boost or when you need some help. Okay? And Divine is bringing gratitude in. Please remember to express gratitude to these beings, whether they're those people in the physical realm that are supporting you and that you can connect with, or whether it's your spirit team, your ancestors and your spirit allies. Just remember to express gratitude to them each day, no matter how you do it. You might do it as soon as you open up, your eyes pop open, you're lying in bed. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, my ancestors, my spirit allies, Ashe. However you do it. Or whether you stand at your altar and light all 20 candles and do all that. For me, it's a mixture of both. Sometimes I have, I'm in a routine where I'm doing my candles and all the time. But no matter what, I always take time to connect with my spirits. And Divine is just saying that whether it's quick or some big fancy ritual, just take time with your spirits every day to express gratitude. Yeah. All right, for your hopes and fears, you have the High Priestess. There's something you're concerned about with your gifts. Divine is saying, you're good. You're good. You are the High Priestess. Look, you're the High Priestess. You're the Hierophant. It couldn't be any clearer that you are meant to do spiritual work. You are a spiritual warrior. Don't let these punks get to you. Don't let them get to you. Because there's somebody around you who was they've agreed. And you know what? They don't even know. They don't even know. They don't even know why they're obsessed with you. But I can tell you why. Because you're the High Priestess. They're obsessed with you because you're the Hierophant. This is you right here. And this is your journey, a journey of truth, justice, and balance. They're mad at that. This is your outcome. Well, it's the outcome. The outcome is for this person, this being that has been so combative. I see anger. I see anger. There's someone who's very angry that you are who you are. and that you continue to be the beautiful being that you have always been and that you always will be. They're mad, and they're only going to get mad over and over again. I see this as like a continual cycle. It keeps happening. But the thing is that you're bigger than this little Ace of Wands right here. You're bigger than that. You're bigger than the anger of the people around you or the person around you who's mad that you are as amazing as you are. That's nothing, honestly. And even though it feels like a huge obstacle, dealing with this person, interacting with them, knowing that they don't have your best interest at heart, Divine says they are one of many adversaries that you will meet on your long and beautiful path. You have a long journey ahead of you, okay? The reason why you're going through what you're going through right now is because Divine wants you to realize your strength at this time, not down the road. Because that's how it's all set up. That's how it's all set up, where you realize now who you are and how powerful you are, so that those future adversaries don't even faze you. And that's exactly what's going to happen. You'll realize that no matter who's feeling angry, you hold the power. I see your adversaries becoming angry that you are as amazing as you are. But it doesn't matter, because you have the power. You are the high priestess, and you are the Hierophant. And that's that. Ashe. Okay, this is calling me. This deck. I love this deck. Alright, yeah, there's somebody here who has a distorted desire. They really want to, it's like they're in competition with you. They want to beat you in something. And the reason why they will never win is because their desire is absolutely off the wall. It has no alignment with what their true purpose is. They are completely out of alignment. And it's not even on your spectrum as anything that you need to be concerned about moving forward. Was it a worry in the past? Was it hurtful in the past? Okay. But in the future, it doesn't hold any merit for you. So this person around you who wants to beat you at something or compete with you, they have already lost the battle and they're losing the war. And they know that. That's why there's that anger that came through with the Celtic crossbred. That they're going to feel angry that they're losing. And they know there's nothing they can do about it because they've planned poorly. And because they haven't tapped in and tuned into their own strength. All right, you got moving forward. The first step is taken within our stillness. Divine is asking you to be still. Be still. Within your mind, but allow your body to move forward with things that you know are right for you. Your self-care. I saw earlier for some of you, you're getting into working out and you're taking really good care of your body. For some of you, you've been doing this for years, but you're reconnecting with the practice of really honoring your body through physical movement. And also, this is for your creative endeavors. You're moving forward with what's right for you. Because you know that you don't have time to waste on, these energetic peons around you. I feel like sometimes how Spirit talks through me, it could sound a little arrogant. But, that's because Spirit wants you to know how great you are. And it has nothing to do with filling your mind with fluff. This is the truth. This is the truth. And Divine just wants you to know that. So yes, there are energetic peons around you. I'm going to say it proudly. And they wish they could be you. That's the truth. Too bad for them. Too bad that they haven't chosen to connect with their true self. Too bad that they haven't chosen to live out their life's true path and purpose. Too bad that they're stuck on some bullshit. Oh well, you know, that's their choice. All right, you've also got wisdom in play. Our intuition knows more than we do. Yes, it does. So divine is saying that those things that you love to do, that's going to bring you freedom. You might feel sometimes like doing what you love sets you back, especially if you're a little more type A personality, which I tend to be. So I identify with that. But if you're like, okay, you like a routine, you like a schedule, you like to do things a certain way, you might tell yourself, I don't have time to do that. Divine says you have all the time to play. You have all the time. So whatever it is that you envision yourself doing that brings yourself peace and a sense of balance, you have time for that. You have time for your spirit to just do that. To relax and do what it wants to do. Okay, so just do something fun. And you might just turn on some music, you know, real loud in your house, your apartment, wherever you live, and just dance. You know, dance all throughout your apartment, your house. You can go outside, you can go to the park, and hey, if it comes to you to dance out in public, do it. You know, I was at an amusement park a few weekends ago, and I saw this lady just dancing, you know, and it was so cool. I knew she was having fun, and I was right there with her in spirit, and I was cheering her on because that was beautiful to see her just let loose. So take some time to just let loose and do what feels good to you. That's going to really help you to connect with your intuition. Okay. All right. You've got inner integration. There is peace, equilibrium. I think I said that earlier. Equilibrium, balance, and fulfillment in integrating the inner wild with the taming and tempering effect life has on us. So I know that you're a free spirit. Like, even if it doesn't matter if you're a type A. I'm a type A personality, but I'm a free spirit. And the only reason why I consider myself type A, you might identify with this, is because I know the expectations around me. I want to be responsible. I want to make sure that all of my needs are met, and the people who depend on me, I want to make sure that I fulfill my obligations to them. But if I didn't have any of that, let me tell you something. I would be wild as hell. So that's what this is talking about, where yes, you are a free spirit, but sometimes we look at life and our duties and obligations and responsibilities as something that we don't want. But sometimes it just brings balance to our wild nature, and it helps us to integrate the responsibilities with our true nature, so that we are learning and growing with the people around us. We're helping build community, we're working with others, and we're able to take all of the steps that we need to in order to get things done that support our life's purpose and our true mission. Okay, so there might be a responsibility that you have, or an obligation, something that you feel you have to do, that you've been seeing as a burden, but Divine is saying that it's actually a good thing, because it's helping you to integrate balance in your world, which is what your reading is all about. It's helping you to honor your free-spirited, wild nature, and also channel that energy by connecting with others and building and working with them in whatever way, whether it's with your children or with your spouse or with the co-workers. Okay, these relationships that we build with others, that we feel like we have responsibilities and duties and obligations, those obligations aren't a part of our life in order to hold us back. It's to make us stronger, because then we have to figure out, how am I going to meet my needs, but then also be what I need to this person as well. Okay, so it's about balance. I want you to know that you have a beautiful life, and I know that it's been tough at times. But Divine is saying that you have earned the beautiful life that you have, and you deserve to be happy. You deserve happiness. So that's what this time is all about, is to help you to achieve the balance that you need in order to be happy. All right, I'm going to pull from my money deck. I want to see what's going on with money. Show me the money, honey. All right, the past. There's something from your past that you're regretting. You feel like it didn't go right. But Divine is saying that it's not that it went wrong. It's just that it's unfinished. There's a need to keep going with something. Keep doing what you're doing. Please don't let disappointment and guilt get in the way. Okay, so Divine is saying to give offerings to... You can give offerings to your higher self. You can give offerings to your ancestors, your spirit allies, a certain deity that you're connecting with. What's coming through right now is that there's an ancestor who has... Of yours. You have an ancestor that is... on, like, in a good way. They're lit. Their energy is lit with abundance. Okay? They may have been a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And they're just waiting for you to connect with them, to channel the abundance that they were able to manifest. This is also for some of you, your energy, where you are walking into a future of total abundance. But there's a need to realize your power and to connect with that power for you to keep going, to move forward. Okay? All right. You know what? This is funny because this is basically the Justice card. So Divine is saying that there's balance that's coming to you in your money situation, in your money, your finances. And for those of you who work a 9-to-5, it's with your career. For some of you, this is with your creative endeavor. Divine is saying to be aware of legal ramifications. If there's something that you are entering now, a contract or a new situation, like a new business, Divine is saying to review the legal specifications, they're saying. So there are very specific legal situations that you're supposed to investigate now, or research, or be aware of. Okay? Yes. Ashe. Thank you, Divine. All right. I'm going to pull a couple love cards. Let's see what's coming through for love. Okay. So, divine union and past life. I told you, you are an old soul. And there's someone that either you have already connected with, you may already be on the road with them. You know, I mean, on the road, I mean like involved with them very heavily already. But some of you, this is what's in your future. You will have a divine union. And there's a past life connection. Divine says that you were meant to experience a divine union in this lifetime. Whether you have already, you are right now, or you will. It will happen, okay? That's what you were meant to experience in this lifetime. And it is related to your past life, okay? There is definitely a past life connection here where you're not new to each other. You're not new to each other at all. You know each other like the back of your hands. And as with any situation that has karmic energy involved with it or tied to it, there are challenges, okay? But I'm going to remind you of what Divine has been saying throughout this message. Keep doing what you're doing. There's beauty for you in love, there is a huge treasure. I see like a treasure box just opening up. And this is with love. I mean, I love that it's a treasure box, so that relates to money as well. But this is abundance and treasure in love for you. Okay, so keep doing what you're doing. For those of you who are single, Divine says keep healing your heart. Because nurturing yourself is exactly what's going to help you to radiate the energy that's going to send out a signal to the person that you are creating a divine or manifesting a divine union with. You're manifesting it. You're attracting it. And for those of you who are already with someone, that is your divine person. Please continue to work and heal and understand. Understanding is so important at this time. Okay? Divine says that for those of you who have recently gone through a breakup, the healing work that you're doing right now is so important because it will attract your divine union lover. Okay? All right. Yeah. You know what? I want to pull one more, or open up one more reading from this for protection. Let's see what Divine is leaving us with. One over. Okay. All right, this is 15. Oh, before it was 14. So you got 14 and 15. Those numbers might be significant to you right now, or over the next couple days, you might see some synchronicities involving the numbers 14, 15, 5. I'm also getting 5, 5, 5, 6. Okay. Rest will provide you the protection that you need at this time. Your spirit seeks rejuvenation through rest, relaxation, and deep, undisturbed sleep. This will bring clarity and important messages and upgrades, energetic upgrades, from your spirit allies. Remember, we were talking about connecting with them, so please connect with your spirit allies. Just say thank you, if nothing else. Thank you, spirit team. Thank you, spirit allies, for protecting me. Slow down and let your spirit receive the renewal it seeks from the supernatural realm. This is a message from your higher self. Ashe. So this is very important, this sense of rest within. Okay, also physical rest. If you haven't been allowing yourself enough time to sleep at night, please do that. There are different things that you can use to aid yourself if you're having a hard time sleeping. ASMR is wonderful. You can check out my ASMR channel. You can use lavender if you have a diffuser. Lavender is excellent. And I like, if you want a really good combination, you can use lavender, lemon, and peppermint. That is great also for headaches. Okay. But yeah, please nurture your physical body so that during your waking hours, when you are up and moving around, you have the energy that you need to do the wonderful and amazing things that Spirit is channeling through you. Because you are such a beautiful being that there are only things that can come from you to be delivered to this physical realm, to other beings in this realm that need your energy, that need your wisdom. Okay? So take good care of you. All right, beautiful being, I hope this message was helpful to you. And I wish you peace. I wish you joy and many blessings. Take care.